Hey Molly, good to see you.
Hey Joel, good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I know it's a little bit stressful time these days. You're in the process of packing and moving, so tell me what you're moving to California, right?
Yeah, yeah, we're moving to La Jolla, California, a nice little suburban area. I'm super excited. Found a great house, really low interest rates. So very, very excited.
Yeah, so tell me about that because we talk a lot about this. So tell me about purchasing the house and your decision on you know paying all cash versus borrowing money from the bank and taking out a loan. What's tell me your thought process a little bit there.
So, I mean, of course we could have purchased, we're in a position where we could have purchased cash out. Very privileged position, I understand. But interest rates are so low right now. And we just ended up getting a really good deal. And so we decided to purchase on credit because there's no way that we would make this. We could use that cash to actually make more money in our investments. So we're doing our normal down payment, not even over extending, not even enlarging the down payment, just a normal down payment and doing it on credit. And pretty excited about that. We're also going to a two-car family. We had recently downsized a couple years ago to one. And so, yep, we're buying that on credit also because interest rates
Yeah,
are
I
low.
guess I guess driving is a little bit more necessary in La Jolla and maybe you're driving up and back to LA and so on. Whereas, in Atlanta, it's probably not as necessary, right?
Right. Well, that and my husband is now going to be going into an office, whereas the last few couple of years, not just COVID, but even before, he was working remote. And so he was working at home. So now he will be going into an office, which, necessitates him having a car as well as me having one in case of emergency. But yeah. So
Right. So is credit good or bad? Right. We talk
yeah,
about this in chapter 14 of Infinite Love and Money. And the answer
certainly.
depends.
Right. Certainly in my case, it's good because interest rates are low and we earn way more in our investment accounts. Like we're at like two something percent, which is so low, 2.75%. It's very, very low. And we earn far more in investments account, 10% in or more in investment accounts. So for sure
Right.
that is a fair amount of money to consider earning on. Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's the point we make in that in chapter 14 is credit good or bad? Well, it depends. It depends on what the other uses of the money for. So yes, you could put, 80 or 100% down on the house, but effectively that's earning 2.75% instead of 10%. So that's a really bad use of your cash. So it's a good use of credit to borrow at 2.75% and then invest the proceed, the difference between the purchase price and the amount you're borrowing to invest that money. So, and similarly, like with a car, right? So the question is, do you purchase the car, 30, 40, $50,000, or do you lease it? Do you buy on credit? So that again, it's the same thing, except here you have a depreciating asset, the car, which is, you drive it off the lot, it's worth 20, 30% less. Whereas a house, hopefully it's appreciating, it's an appreciating asset, it's going to appreciate over time. So yes, so here's a real life example of a discussion on credit and how it can be actually really good, right, Molly?
Absolutely. We do also outline a scenario through the parable in the book about bad use of credit. So do pick up Infinite Love and Money for more information on how to use your credit.
And thanks for watching. We believe in you.
Sending you off with love.